we've seen a lot of back and forth between Teofimo and Top Rank. It seems as if there's a little bit of a misunderstanding of what Teofimo wants for his next fight. What the way he described it was these take it or leave it offers. Seems like Steve Claggett is on the table for June 29. Just wanted to get some clarity as to where things stand right now with Teofimo's next fight, and is that the fight you guys want?
Listen, when you have people that don't want to, and I'm not saying the fighters, every fighter want to fight. I'm not saying the fighters are scared of us or anything like that, but I'm saying like the promoters or managers or whatever it is, they're the ones that make the decisions. They're the ones like, oh, this guy's not good for you. It's not, you're not ready for him or whatever it is. And we try to get everybody. Matias. We told Matias we want to fight you in February 8th. He was the first one we picked up. No, I'm sorry. I lied about that. It was Jose Ramirez. And for some reason, something happened with Jose Ramirez where we couldn't get the fight with him. So I said, yo, let's get Matias. And we tried to talk to Matias, and his peoples were like, I don't know what happened there, but it didn't happen. Then Matias came out on live TV saying that oh, they wanted to fight with me because my hand was hurt and this and all that. But then a couple of days later you see this guy playing pool, using his hands, and and so we warned him. We told him, he said, yo, listen, man, don't take no fight, don't take no fight in June or July. We'll fight you. You know what I'm saying? And now he's fighting some guy named Liam Perro, whatever his name is, and that fight couldn't happen. So, I think there's a lot of protection on these guys. So it's not our fault. So I told my son, listen, man, we ain't gonna sit around and I guess not stay busy. We gotta fight. We
Mm-hmm.
gotta fight. So we took this guy's like number 7 in one of the rankings, a tough guy. We're not overlooking him, you know what I'm saying? Because the guy comes to fight, he's strong, and it's a good fight for us. He's a pressure fighter. He don't stop. He comes to win, and that's all that matters, you know.
Mm-hmm. Is everything good between you guys and Top Rank as far as what's next for Teofimo and guiding his career?
As of right now, yes. I mean, like they're giving us the fight. That's all that matters, I want him to fight four times this year. We get this fight and probably fight in September, then December.
Mm-hmm. September, December, obviously that's music to the ears for fans because the 140-pound division is red hot right now. You got guys like Isaac Cruz, Ryan Garcia, even Rollies as a defeated fighter still brings a lot of eyeballs to the division. And of course, Devin Haney, now that he has a loss on his record, I'm sure he's going to want to take some chances as well to redeem himself with the top of the ladder. What
Yeah.
do you make of the 140-pound division? Is a fight
Well,
like
he didn't.
Isaac
He
Cruz
doesn't have
doable?
a loss in his record. Devin Haney does not have a loss in his record. He got beat the hell down. That was a beating. And
Oh,
I
it was
told
more than a loss,
everybody.
huh?
I told everybody. He gets hit with that left hook from Ryan. It's not. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be really ugly. And it happened. You know what I'm saying? I had Devin winning if he fought a smart fight, didn't get hit, but that didn't happen. So I said if Ryan hits him with that left hook, because I know Devin Haney, he's chinning and he can't hit. He got no pop. So I predicted this 4 years ago. I told everybody, I said, listen, man, my son could go to 154 right now, and he could hang and bang with the 154s. You know what I'm saying? In this world, in the boxing game, you have to have a pop because then nobody respects you. They're gonna keep on walking you down. And I predicted all this 4 years ago. I said when they start stepping on these guys, all these prodigies start stepping up the weights, they're gonna have problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that like once we started coming in because they overlooked us. You know what I'm saying? Because I know fake when I see fake. You know what I'm saying? And mostly all these guys were made before they even came into the boxing world.
So you
You know what I'm
think Devin
saying? They were
Haney, there
hanging
was,
out. They were hanging out with the right people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Devin Haney was a prodigy at 12 years old. Nobody knew who my son was.
Mhm,
You know, so you tell me. You know,
right.
I ain't stupid, bro. I ain't stupid. I see things. I know things. You know, and I told him karma's gonna catch up to you, bro. Karma's gonna catch up to you because my son has a hell of a chin. You never see my son wobbled. Never. Not even the freaking in the amateurs. He did once like 178 fights. Never got wobbled. He never been wobbled in the pros. You know. So like I knew. First thing is you gotta know how to fight. Second thing is you gotta have a chin and you gotta pop. And if you don't have none of those qualities, man, you're in trouble.
Mhm.
You're in big trouble.
With the Devin Haney fight, were you surprised how one-sided it became the second half of the fight? Obviously, Ryan popped him. You knew you
Not at all.
sparred. Mhm.
Not at all. Because he caught him early. You know
Round
what I'm
one,
saying?
yes.
Yeah, he caught him early. He caught him early, and I didn't expect that. That I didn't expect. You know, 'cause I thought that Devin Haney was gonna like try to like protect himself a little bit more. But when Ryan caught him with that left hook, man, I knew that was the beginning of the end. You know,
Mhm.
I knew it. I was like, and I said, you can go back there and listen to what I said. You know, I said Devin Haney's gonna win by decision if he does the right thing. But if Ryan pops him with that left hook, it's over.
Yeah, I think the
He's gonna
entire
make him look
world.
ugly.
Yeah, I think the entire world was picking Devin Haney to win this one. There was
Of
few
course, but they
people.
don't know. But listen to me, they don't know that. I mean, like they thought this kid was the next Floyd Mayweather. Come on,
Mhm,
man. They gave him a lot of props. His father did a really good job of selling him, you know. But I knew the truth.
mhm,
We sparred him when he was younger, and my son stopped his ass in the fifth round. Nobody believed me. He lied about it. So this is
mhm,
what happens when you lie. When you lie about what you do, you know what I'm saying? Especially in
mhm.
sparring or whatever it is, just say the truth, bro. Like, yeah, he kicked my ass. If my son gets his ass kicked, I say it. He's got his ass kicked. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But I always knew this. He knew it. That's why they don't want to fight us. He's traumatized from my son. He knows. Why doesn't he want to fight us? When my son came out of retirement, it was because of him. Because
They've
of
traded
him.
a lot of words.
It
They've
was
traded.
because of him that my son came back because he wanted to take that WBO belt and fight Barbosas. And y'all people freaking crazy saying that we scared of this kid. My son came back because of that. And he told Devin, yo, so come on, let's go. I didn't retire because of you. I ain't gonna give you no freebies.
Mhm.
He was a one-time wonder, bro. That Cambosis fight was what made him. My son made that kid.
Yeah,
Because he was dying in there when he fought that kid, and we still beat him.
mhm.
We
Do
still
you
beat Gumboses. We had the belts.
do
You know what I'm
you
saying? I told everybody we made that Devin Haney. His best fight was Gumboses, a, a guy that can't fight, bro. You
do
know,
you do you
if my son would
believe
have boxed that dude, he would have got killed. But my son was dying in there.
do you believe that Devin took a kind of beating that perhaps he can't recover from?
No, he deserved that beating for being a liar, for
Mhm.
lying. You
And
know what I'm saying? In this world, I learned from the streets, man. You don't lie. Once you lie, that shit gonna come back to you and gonna hit you hard. You know what I'm
Devin's
saying?
a
And
Devin's
listen, I don't wish the kid bad. I don't wish the kid bad, man. But the bottom line is you can't lie about something. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Because it's gonna come and hit you. Karma's real, man. That shit really happens. You know?
Devin Haney
And I
is a
told him, go back and look at the Mike Tyson show.
right,
When my son was in the Mike Tyson show. Look at it.
right.
Look at it.
De-
But I
Devin
tell him,
Haney is
karma's gonna hit you, bro.
mhm. Devin Haney is a free agent, Teofimo, and he could take his
I don't
career any
care what the
way.
hell he is. I don't give a
Uh,
damn what he is.
what's going to
All
stop a
I
fight
care, all I
against
care is about
Teofimo
my
happening?
son. I don't give a damn who he is. I only care about my son. I don't care about my son's career. That's it. I don't care what his father wants to do with him. But listen, I told everybody, once you start stepping up the weight divisions, you better have a pop, and you better take a pop.
Hmm.
You seen that Josh Taylor fight with my son?
Right.
Josh Taylor popped the shit out of my son like once or twice, and my son didn't even move. My son could take a hit.
Do you think
Mm.
that? Do you think
He
that?
got balls.
Do you think that Devin Haney could beat any of the top 140 pounders like Cruz,
Listen, Devin Haney
Taylor?
could do whatever the hell Devin Haney want to do. I don't care about Devin Haney. I
Hmm.
never did. I always knew he was fake. I told everybody, and they were told everybody was like, "Oh, he's hating. He hates him. Oh, this and that. He lost to Gambosas. Get the fuck out of here, man."
Well, let's talk about instead of Haney, let's talk about Ryan Garcia because I know you guys tried to make that fight happen a little bit, a
Ryan
little while.
Garcia would never hit my son with that left hook.
Hmm.
Bottom line, you can't touch my son with the same shit you throw. And that fucking retarded shoulder roll that he does, come on, man.
Hmm. How do you think that
That
fight
shoulder roll
unfolded?
is horrible.
It doesn't look
Horrible.
aesthetically pleasing. I think a lot of people have acknowledged
Listen, I
that.
don't take nothing away from Ryan because Ryan went in there and did what he had to do. He was walking with God. He believes in God. He didn't care, and that kid takes any fight. That's why I like the kid. You know what I'm saying? But he can never beat my son. And I
Hmm.
already talked to Oscar. I want that fight to happen. We could make it happen in September. We could make it happen for Heisman night in December in the Madison Square Garden, wherever it is. We want him. You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about he can't make the 140. We could fight him at 147. No matter.
So you're
You know what I'm
fine with any
saying?
kind of catch weights in between 40 and 47.
My son just wants to fight. That's all
Hmm.
he cares about.
What
You know,
stopped the fight happening before? Because I know you guys were planning on that Super Bowl week fight, the one that Jermaine Ortiz ended up getting. Ryan Garcia, there was some back and forth about the sphere. Why did that fight never happen
there
at
was a
that point?
misunderstanding in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Because I don't go and I don't deal with that. I'm just a trainer. I just advise my son of things, but I don't know what happened there. Basically, I don't know what happened. All I know is like we're fighting right now, on the 29th of June, and that's all I care about right now. I don't know what happened with that. I think he misunderstood things with the negotiations and the pay-per-view buys and the sales and all that stuff, you know. But right now, my son is on top of the world. He's the king at 140. Ain't no king at 140 but my son.
Hmm.
He's got the lenient belt. Come and get it.
Is that the
You
division you
ain't
guys
shit,
are
yo.
both?
You ain't shit. You see how the world is? They don't even mention his name. And he's the lenient champion. He's got the belt that everybody wants. He's the king at 140, you know?
Absolutely. Ring
Everybody talking
champion,
about
WBO
everybody
champion.
talking about Devin Haney's a king at the 140. Look what happened to him. Now they're saying that Ryan is a king at 140. No, there's only one champion at 140, and the king is my son. He's got the lineal belt. That means he beat the man that was the man that had all the belts.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That narrative gotta stop because they lying to the public with this bullshit. You know? Everybody wants to have that lenient belt. That's what makes you undisputed. That means you beat everybody in that division. But Josh
Hmm.
Taylor did it for us.
With the 140-pound division, a lot of conversations been taken over the last few months about Teofimo moving up with the WBO. You could move up and challenge straight for that title, which Terrence Crawford owns. Seems like he's moving up to
And what? And we
150.
called him out for how long? It only lasted 1 week.
Yeah.
My
What is
son
the?
ain't scared of nobody, man. You guys
Mhm.
can't get it no more, bro. Yo, when we was gonna fight the 140 pound, we was gonna fight Prograis, but when Josh Taylor got hurt with his hand and he couldn't fight Catterall for the second time, I told my son, forget about Josh, forget about Prograis. Let's go after the man. Let's go after Josh Taylor. And everybody had him losing that fight, right?
Mhm.
But he
Yeah.
didn't get props for it.
Very, very, very close
It was
fight.
four
That's
to
why they're having a
one
rematch.
odds on. There were 4-1 odds against my son losing. 100x said that he was gonna lose. He was gonna get beat up and freaking knocked out. Come on, man. We did that shit first before fucking Ryan did it to Devin. And Devin was never a real one. Come on.
With
You guys were over. All you guys were all lied to, bro. If you believe that Devin was the man, we made him the man because he took all that straps from a fucking bum called Cambosis. That guy's a bum. And I hope Loma kicks his fucking ass as old as he is. You know?
Do you think with Teofimo staying at 140, you guys could get the fights against Cruz, Matias, maybe even a Prograis or Haney?
We want the fights. They don't want it, brother. And they're not gonna want it to, when what we're gonna do to this guy that's gonna come and fight. Guy, tough dude comes to fight. That's what we like. We like guys they come to take you out. That's the guys we like. We don't like fucking Jermaine Ortiz don't fight like that. Go back and look at all his fights. That guy comes to fight. That day he felt my son's power. He said, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? And he thought the judges were going to give it to him. Fucking bum. Saying that he going to knock my son out. How you going to knock my son out running like a little bitch? Come on, please, man. My son I told him, yo, what the fuck you did to him, bro? This guy's running like a maniac. He said, Dad, I hit him with a 2 to the body, bro. In the second round, that dude went up. And he didn't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I know what I have. My son knows who he is, and that's all that matters. We're a team. We're an unstoppable team. Nobody's going to stop us. I said it before, all the time. Only health could stop us. You know what I'm saying? Because my son is asthmatic, you know? But
if Teofimo moves up to 147 pounds, is Jaron Enos a fight that you would take?
Please, one fight everybody, bro. I told you already. My son has done things that nobody's ever done. You know, I've seen him beat up freaking world champions at 13, 14 and sparring. You know, he's different. He's gifted. You've seen him fight. He don't fight ugly. He fights beautiful in there. It's like a dance. You know, all these guys fight ugly. We fight nice. I don't take nothing away from Bruce Ennis, though. I like the way he fights. You know, he's got a good style. I like it. You know, his movements and stuff. You know, I give him props. That'll be a good fight for us. You know, but listen, my son is only one weight division away. He has done things that nobody has done in the boxing world. If Josh Taylor would have never let the belts go, he would have been the first 2-time undisputed champion of the world. You know, to me and him, we are. You know what I'm saying? He's already a Hall of Famer. You know, he already beat 2 top dudes. You know, Loma and Josh Taylor, and you could even put Comey in there because when we got Comey was fresh and strong, and everybody thought we were going to lose guys that nobody wanted to fight. We fought Loma when nobody wanted to fight him when he was in his prime. Come on, Devin Haney fights him 3 years later, and everybody says he lost. He was even surprised. Look at his face. He was telling his father in the 10th round, "Oh, he figured me out. Dad, he figured me out." What does that mean? That means, but they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing about that. You know, when my son comes and goes to the ring and says, "Do I still got it?" Oh, that was all over the fucking place. But you know what? I love it because I love when they hate on him because everybody gets to know him even more. But I love it when he gets back at y'all and he goes, "Hey, let me ask you a question. Do I still got it?" When we beat Josh Taylor, the whole crowd went crazy. That's beautiful, bro. That is beautiful.
Do you consider the Josh Taylor win the best win of Tio's career or the Loma win?
I don't care, man. Every win is a good win. As long as he keeps on winning. That's all that matters. You know?
Well,
we're normal people, man. You know, we don't strive on trying to be famous or anything like that. We normal people. We just want to fight and win. That's it. All we want to do is beat the guy that's in front of us. And if we can't get no fighters that want to fight us, we're gonna have to fight whoever the hell is there that wants to fight us.
And looks like that's
I mean,
what we
I want
have.
my son busy this year. I want my son busy this year. My son is fighting this June 29th, then September, then December. We're gonna fight 4 times this year, like I told you. Are we gonna try? You know, you never know. You know, God is the one that makes all the decisions. You know, and if it's, you know, up to God, we'll fight 4 years this year.
Absolutely.
No.
Again, looking forward to seeing you guys back in the ring June 29. Looks like Steve Claggett's going to be the opponent, and then another return fight later this fall or winter. Teofimo Sr.,
Yeah,
thank you.
tell my tears to grow some balls and all these guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that out of everybody in the 140 weight division, I think Ryan will want to fight us. I think Pitbull will want to fight us. I think those are the only two guys that will really want to fight us. And you know, props to Ryan Garcia for his win. But he's not the king. You know, people gotta understand you have to have that lenient belt. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? That's the one, the championship ring. That's the one you want to have in basketball, right? So who has it?
Absolutely.
Who has it?
Teofimo lineal champion,
Thank you.
WBO,
Thank
Ring
you.
Magazine.
Thank
And
you.
anytime I think Teofimo will be
Thank you. Well,
Teofimo will always
at
bring
least
it.
you said it, you know. So tell all these fucking bums to say it too, because
Mhm.
they trying to play us like we don't exist. You know what I'm saying? And I love it because that means we're doing something right. You know, I love it.
Absolutely.
I
Teofimo,
love it.
thank you very much for taking the time. We
It's a
appreciate it.
takeover, baby. It's a takeover. It's a take back. It's everything. And we here to stay. And I love everybody that comes out to support us and that, you know who's the real champ and knows that my son is a pretty fighter. We don't fight crazy. We don't fight, you know, we don't fight just throw punches in there. We have a technique. We know what we're doing in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was the best coach in 2020. Nobody even mentions that. You know, I was trainer of the year 2020.
Absolutely.
And nobody even mentions me that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't care. My son was fighter of the year in 2020. We've done great things. You know, it's hard to become trainer of the year. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to do that with my son. And, you know, it's a big accomplishment. We even made our freaking manager of the year that year, 2020. So it's on the books. It's going to stay there. Nobody could erase it. And I'm happy about that. I mean, we could stop right now and we still in the Hall of Fame.